Okay, so I just made you the host. Now share your screen.
Yeah, screen share done.
1 second.
Yeah, actually, I told you regarding I have created a separate database server and
Mhm.
I mean say DDC. So I'm
Mhm.
unable to connect a DDC to the database server.
Uh,
Can you please guide me
no, that
also?
do not power it on now. We will
Okay,
take that later because
okay,
still few things are remaining for you. Correct.
okay, okay,
So,
okay, okay,
so now go to the delivery controller because those are the additional things. Correct. But
okay,
first
okay,
you have to understand the core things.
okay. No, got it.
And in a meantime, also launch one of your virtual machines with the help of Citrix
Okay.
storefront URL.
Actually, I have a desktop Windows 10
Mhm.
OS
Mhm.
single session. Is it good?
Yeah, it is good.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so your machine is accessible.
Just a moment. Yeah, I
Launch.
have launch. Yeah, launching done. Give me a moment. I think.
Mhm. So in this session, we will learn how to deploy the policies with the help of Citrix Studio. Okay.
Okay.
So you will get, once you log into that machine, open the file
Yeah.
explorer, open the file explorer. So as you can see, the hard drives which are visible here is C drive
Okay.
and D drive, correct? So,
Yeah.
but user will be able to access the local drives as well, correct? As it's a client machine, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
we have to restrict the things like now go to the delivery controller and click on the policies. And now what we have to do, we have to deploy a policy to restrict local network shares or local hard drives. Correct.
Okay.
In that way, user will not be able to access or copy the data from virtual machine to physical machine. Correct. Because we do not want that thing. Na? So as you
Okay.
can see,
Okay.
by default, one policy is there. Correct. So
Yeah.
just click on create new policy. And just suppose we are creating this policy for restricting the hard drive. Okay. So in the search, type as hard drive, just enter hard, HARD. Wait for it. No, no, this is not the correct thing. Drives, just type drives only, DRIVS. Yes, so whatever the policies which are relevant to hard drives, all those get filtered here. Okay, so we have multiple
Okay.
policies, those are pre-configured. Okay, so first
Okay.
one is auto connect client drive. So we do not want client drives to auto connect to our virtual machine. Correct. So
Yes.
click on the select and disable it. Okay, now next one is if you do not want to allow any outsider print service, so you can disable this from here as well. So again, go to the select. Right now it is enabled, just disable.
Means from inside Citrix, if user wants to print the document from the outside system connected,
Yes, from the virtual machine he will not be able to print anything on his local printer. Okay.
is it possible to connect? Is it possible to print a document from inside the VM machine to outside
Yes,
a printer which
yes,
is
yes,
connected to the local host?
yes.
Okay.
Click OK. Now client drive redirection we do not want. Again, disabled it.
What is this client drive redirection?
Local drive redirection, like the same thing. User will not be able to redirect to the local drives. Matlab, whatever the local drives are visible in end user
Okay.
device, those are not getting listed on your virtual machine. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Again, client fixed drive, those are allowed. Disabled it. Actually, by default, we have to disable everything. Only necessary things will be allowed. Correct.
Okay. Yeah, it should be prohibited, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And in the same way, you have multiple options. Okay. If you do not
Okay.
want to like floppy drives or fixed drives, correct, you can disable like optical drives. Disable each and everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything, because we do not require any data breach. Correct, we do not want any data breach.
Okay.
This is not required. Cancel this,
Okay.
because we do not deploy any universal print server. Correct, so
Okay.
that is fine. Simply click on the next.
All are selected, right? Except
Yes,
those last two.
yes.
Okay.
So now if you want to apply that particular policy, you can either select delivery group or client name, or you can directly deploy that particular policy to machines. Okay, so first default one is okay. And so what you have to do, you have to select all the objects in the site. Click on the second
Okay.
option.
This one?
No, no, from the top right hand side, on all the objects at the
Okay.
top. Yes, click on next. You can name that policy. Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Actually, it's auto selected. I have not done anything.
Edit policy and rename it.
Okay.
Go to the summary. Simply click on next.
Okay.
Again next, and name it for hard drive और HDD, जो भी मेंशन करना हो वो कर सकते हो. Okay, so click on finish. Oh, check that box, enable policy.
Okay. Shall I do from
Yeah,
here?
yeah, yeah, you can do that. So this
Okay.
policy is now enabled on your virtual machines. Okay, so in a
Okay.
similar way you can create multiple policies. Like again, go to the create new policy. Just suppose if you have to make a policy for, like, network restriction and other kind of things, so thousands of policies are there, correct, as you can see.
Okay.
So no one can, even I don't know the name of all the policies, multiple are there, we will select as per the requirement, correct,
Okay.
because no one can remember that many counts, correct.
Right.
So you have to do some R&D, like if you type wallpaper, simply on search type wallpaper. Just check the spelling. Okay, so here we have one policy for desktop wallpaper as well. Okay, so if you want to allow or enable or disable the desktop wallpaper, you can do that. Okay, so in a similar way, this is just an example. In a similar way, you can create thousands of policies. Like, look, the policies you have to create for particular team, correct. So for
Right.
every team, policies will be different. So in
Right.
a same way, you have to do some R&D, and you can create thousands of policies with the help of that thing. Okay. Now simply
Okay.
click on the cancel. Now from your left hand side, click on the logging just below the policy on your left hand side.
Okay.
Yes. So from here, what you will get all the details, like which user account is logged in, what is the time, the starting session, the ending session. So far you are using single user only. That is the only reason why only single user is visible here, correct.
Right.
So whoever is connected to your session, all those logging details you will get here, correct.
Means DDC. Right.
Yeah. Not in DDC, even in virtual machines.
Okay. But here I can see only Citrix admin is I can able to see the user.
Mhm. So this is for your that thing na, like Citrix Studio, correct.
Okay.
So these are the logins for your Citrix Studio, like who is the admin and who what like activities that particular guy is doing, correct. So this is for your console,
Okay.
correct. Now go to the administrator just below the configuration, close it. So as you can see here, so far you have one administrator only, correct. So you can
Right.
create from right hand side, you can create multiple users and you can allow them to use your Citrix console. Okay, you have to search the group from Active Directory, correct. This is a simple thing. In that way you will be able to add few users. Just click on browse,
Okay.
type
Let
the
me add some. Just a minute. Let me add
Mhm.
a new user from here.
Select HR or IT. Na users is already there. Why you are wasting time? Select any.
Okay. Actually, uh, HR.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Click OK.
Okay.
Click on next. Now you can select a role for this particular user. Correct. If you want to make it full administrator, you can select, like multiple things are there. So for now, just select read only administrator
Yeah.
and simply click on next. Enable administrator is fine. Simply click on finish. Okay, so now you have one more user here for your console. Now go to the controller part.
Control.
Okay, so from this particular console, you will be able to wait a minute. From this particular console, you will be able to wait a minute. Okay, so just suppose if you have multiple delivery controllers in your organization. Okay, so you can, all those will get listed here and you will be able to manage all the delivery controllers. Correct. Like
Okay.
I'm talking about the DDC. Now go to the hosting part. This is for the hypervisor. So far you have only single hypervisor, which is Gen server 01. So as you can see from right hand side, you can add multiple hypervisors to this particular site, like add a controller. Got it? If you
This one, right?
yes.
Okay.
Now go to the licensing part. So licensing is something relevant to license. So far you are using 30-day trial only, correct? And the
Okay.
quantity you have, like you can still create 99 virtual machines with this particular license. Okay,
Okay.
so in production we always have a good amount of license. Okay, so this is
Okay.
for your testing purpose only. Go to the storefront. So storefront is your storefront server. We have already configured it, correct? Just below,
Right.
and go to the app be publishing. So app be publishing, it is something relevant to packaging the applications. Okay, or we can add
Okay.
any Microsoft application server as well. So actually it is a part of L3 support. Okay, not for you right now. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
you have
Okay.
nothing to do in that. Now go to the Jones, close it. So as you can see, whatever the details, the zone, the time zone, whatever it is, you will get those kind of details here. Okay, and now go to your Citrix storefront. So from here you can view or change the store. If you want to modify storefront, click on view or change store.
Actually, this is HR and IT are the two storefronts URL I have created, but I just want to delete the default one. So shall I able to delete one? This, how can I delete?
So which URL you are using right now?
Actually, I have using HR and IT,
Okay,
like
so
this one.
as you can see, just click on the default one,
Yeah,
and from right hand side you are getting one option to remove store, just below.
this one, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Error occur while removing a
I
stored
think
service.
this might be in uses. I hope so. Wait for it. Click OK. Click on the HR store. URL is fine. Click on the IT one. Hmm. So do one thing, set HR as a default, okay? Then try to delete
How can I set the
from
default?
right hand side.
Okay, okay. Set as a default. Not required.
Now try to delete. No, something is there. Like there might be some process which is using that store. So that you can troubleshoot, you can reboot the delivery controller, then it will allow you, okay, if nothing is in use. So this is the only option how to remove that thing, okay? So that you can troubleshoot. Now go to the server group.
So,
So whatever the servers you have right now, you have only one server. You I think you have not added the second delivery controller to this store, correct?
no, no, I have just created a virtual machine. I have not installed anything in the second DDC. So
So
shall
to,
I proceed?
yeah, please proceed for second DDC. It will be time consuming. You can do that in your free time, okay? Because I have
Okay.
a call in next 5 minutes, okay? So that,
Is this same? Is this the same thing? Same process?
yeah, same process. But after creating that new delivery controller, you have to add the delivery controller into the existing site, correct?
Okay.
So I think you might have remember at the time of installation of Citrix virtual apps and desktop, we always get two or three options over there, like to join,
Yeah, starting.
yeah,
Yes,
to
yes.
join
In
into the
starting page.
yeah, yeah. So you have to select that option, correct?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so do one thing, just configure your DDC and do you have another hypervisor as well?
No, right now I have only one. So shall I create another one?
How many resources you have?
Actually, I will delete the DB server if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
delete it.
Oh,
It is not required because we are not the, like data analysis, correct? So this is useless for us for now.
okay. So actually, I just want to know the how to add the DB to yeah,
Okay, okay,
basically.
okay. So that I will take care. Some scripting will be required. Okay. So I will
Okay.
share you one process note with few SQL queries. Okay. So that
Okay.
we will cover. It is not a big deal. Now,
So as of now, I will delete. As of now, I will be delete.
yeah, please delete and we will connect after 2 hours. Okay. Because I have a
Okay.
call. Okay.
So okay, no issue. So in the meantime, what will I do? I have created DDC one
Hmm.
and created a Gen server.
Yeah,
Okay.
please create. Yes.
A Gen server with 6 GB 6 GB memory and DDC with 5 GB. Is it okay?
Yeah, it will be fine. Okay, please create.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Once
buddy.
done, I will let you know after 2 hours.
Yeah, please. Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.